So today I had the chance to purchase the original trilogy of Star Wars for 12 and some change on DVD. Uh, and I believe Empire Strikes Back was the limited widescreen edition, and the other two were full screen, which I'm not a big fan of full screen since I have a widescreen TV, obviously. But I was like, oh, yes, I'm going to get them because I never updated my VHS copies. You would think that being the Star Wars geek that I am, I would have updated um, my VHS copies, but I didn't. And so I was like walking up to the counter and I was about to pay for them. And then I turned around and put them back because I was like, I'm going to be getting the Blu ray soon in September. So there's really no point in getting the DVDs right now. So I ended up putting them back. And now I'm like kicking myself in the pants for it because I mean, you would think the biggest, like how big into Star Wars I am, I would have, bought them with no hesitation. But I'm so weird like that when I purchase stuff. Um, that's why, like, I like to, at one, it, I like to go in and shop and like look around at everything, but at the same time, I want to go in and get stuff and come out because the longer I hold something in my hand that I want, the more I think about it. I'm like, oh, I don't need this, blah, blah, blah. And I end up like putting it back or whatever. Derek hates it, but whatever. And also, I went to Michael's today with my parents, and they had three Star Wars posters that I wanted. One was similar to this one, but instead of the characters, it had just stormtroopers on it, and oh, it was awesome. The second one was wide. It was like that instead of like that, and it was like that one, but it had every single character on it. And the third one, I can't remember what the third one had on it, but it was still badass because it was Star Wars, so I wanted it. But they were all $7 each. And I was like, ah, damn it. Stupid bills. Um, but yeah, that was basically my day. And then I got groceries about an hour ago and then came home and cleaned after I put the groceries up. Uh, I tried dyeing my hair last night and it was supposed to be like a strawberry blonde. Um, and you can kind of tell on cam that it did like a red sort of thing, but it didn't do it quite like I wanted it to, so I had to get another thing of dye, but I had to get a different brand and I'm hoping that doesn't fuck my hair up because if it does, I'm fucked. Oh. Oh, and last night I did purchase something really awesome. Let me see if I can that is my shirt and it's got Sonic on it, and it is the coolest shirt ever, and it's long sleeved, and that just makes it even more epic. And it came with like a little hat too, but I'm not. The hat feels really weird and it's really thin, and it's like a beanie, I guess you would call it. So I didn't really like wearing it, so I let my husband have it. They had Thundercats one. Derek wanted me to get a Thundercat one so bad because he wanted the hat for that one, but they didn't have it my size, so I just got this one. I like Sonic anyway, so. And then Derek got a shirt. It had Gumby on it, and it said Gumby buck naked or something like that. I don't know. Uh, and yeah. Oh, in my last DVD update, I did like a little annotation where I messed up. But when I said that these, like when I held up the Friday 13th series and Dr. Giggles, I meant to say these were my first Big Lots purchase, not my first Best Buy purchase. I had never been to Big Lots before. And well, I take that back. I did go to Big Lots at one time, but it was like an in and out situation because I think I had to go in to get one specific item and or find a specific item, I should say, and come back out. But I never really got a chance to look around. And one day, one rainy day, I was like, you know what? I might as well go up there. So I went up there, and mind you, the closest Big Lots to me is about 30, 40 minutes away. So yeah, I went there and um, they had when you walk in the door, they had a bunch of DVDs set up by like price, like 3, 5, or like 3, 5, and 6 or something like that. I looked through the $3 bin and I found I think it was a Batman DVD, and it had different episodes on it. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get this. So I put it in my car and I start walking around, and then I have to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom and I put the buggy in front of like a little archway, blah blah blah, and then I go to the bathroom. Well, I get out and somebody had like I guess somebody thought that somebody had left the buggy there, so they like took it back, and I was like, oh crap. So I went to look back in the bin and I couldn't find that DVD. I was so pissed because I wanted it so bad, and I'm like, oh well, it's not meant to be. So I didn't get that one, unfortunately. But I did find all the $10 box sets, like I said in the DVD update. I did want to get the captain's log, but I don't know. I still may do it. I have not decided yet. And then I scoured the rest of them, and that's when I found Friday the 13th and Dr. Giggles, and I was very happy to only spend $9 total. Because I kept telling myself, I was like, oh, I'll only spend $20, that's all I'll spend. But like I couldn't. Those were the only two that I could find that I really, really wanted to purchase. Um, but yeah, it was an interesting experience. I mean, it wasn't the best store ever, but I mean, it was pretty cool for the cheap DVD deals. And also, I didn't show this on that one, but I got a movie called House of Nine, and I kind of watched it when I was downstairs going through boxes that were still packed up. Um, I don't, I didn't really. I don't know. It was very typical. Like 9 people get put in this house or locked in this house, and the one that survives the next morning gets $5 million. And the only notable actor in there is Dennis Hopper. That's the only one you can spot off the bat that you know who it is. Um, I only got like not even halfway through it, and I was just like, I'm really bored with this. Though I only paid $2.50 for it, so bleh. Um, what else? Yeah, I am extremely thirsty since I did some cleaning after I did grocery shopping. That was apple juice, by the way, not beer. I don't drink beer because I'm a lightweight when it comes to alcoholic beverages. Like I can drink one, and I'm kind of like um, not really drunk, but I start feeling sick, so I can't really handle alcohol very well. One time I did shots in Zara Nizrak's room. It was shots of Bacardi, dragon fruit or something like that. I can't remember. And it was those little bottles you can buy at the liquor store for like $1. And I had 2 of them. I put it over ice, and I was drinking it, and oh, it was not the best tasting thing, but I drank it anyways. And apparently, I was more talkative and hilarious than any other time. So I barely remember it. But yeah, I finally got my Star Wars poster put up. Let's see if I can give you a view. Woo! Yeah. And don't worry, it is hung up right. I'm just holding the webcam. Really funny. Original trilogy all the way, bitches. And my Fight the Future poster. Of course. Whoa. There we go. So yeah. Also, this is Derek's, but he got this before Christmas, and yeah, he's a big fan of A Christmas Story, so he had his. I wanted to get him the leg lamp. They had a leg lamp, and it was pretty tall, okay, but it was $30, and I couldn't spring for them. By the time they were going on clearance, they were all gone. So yeah, didn't get to do that. Also, I need to show these off. I got these a while back at this store called Music for a Song, and it's similar to like an FYE or Suncoast or whatever, but it was in the outlet mall, and these were in it. And one time I left them at my aunt and uncle's, and this was when Dallas was like a baby and he could crawl and stuff, and they got destroyed. Like the packaging got destroyed, but the cards are still pretty good. I kept the Joker cards, even though you don't really have to, but I did anyways because that's pretty awesome. See, all the cards have like different pictures, and that one's from the 7th one, New Nightmare. That one That one's from the seventh one, but I really don't remember that scene. I think that's the one where. No, that can't be. Huh. Where it's the black woman and she's like, cut this evil out of him. I don't know. I have to watch that again, even though I've seen it like a million times. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I know this one is from the seventh movie. This one's from the seventh movie. This one's from the fifth movie. That one I don't remember. Seventh. I don't remember the first one. The god awful second one. Yeah. The fifth one. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. And then the third one. Yeah, I'll stop boring you with those. But yeah, I love those. I can't wait till I can get everything unpacked. I can get shelves and start putting stuff up. Cause yeah, I'm so tired of everything, all my good stuff being in boxes. I'm so tired of my comic books being in boxes. I don't even know which box my comic books are in. I found a few of them. I found like my books, my comic book books, the trade paperbacks. I found those. A few of my Witchblade, my Penny Arcade, my Chugworth Academy, which Chugworth Academy is very funny. I need to find that again and see if they continued it because it was freaking hilarious. But okay, I'm reaching like 12 minutes and I'm pretty sure you're tired of me babbling on and on about just bullshit. So, yeah. Deuces.